if you are trying to get the most out of your overall weight loss goals, let's talk about why water before every meal is a non-negotiable. So water helps with dehydration. Now, hunger sometimes is actually disguised as dehydration. So what I mean by this is that sometimes you will actually feel hungry when in all reality, your body is simply a little bit dehydrated. So if you go chug a bunch of water and wait 10 minutes, for some people, I'm not saying this is every time, some people that hunger will completely diminish. So on top of this, of course, you sometimes might just not be as hungry because your stomach is full. That could happen too, but it's really interesting that kind of in tandem. I almost call it that fake hunger that dehydration brings. Dehydration also leads to tiredness too. And when it comes to tiredness, if we're more tired, we're usually not going to be as energetic, of course, to go work out. We're not going to be as cognate to make healthy decisions when we're eating or just throughout the day. Should I go for a walk? I'm tired. Maybe if you're just a little more hydrated, you'd feel less tired. So as we just discussed too, drinking water fills your stomach up. So if your stomach is more full of water, you're going to limit your overeating because you're ultimately going to have no reason to want to eat. You're going to feel, oh, it's kind of sloshy down there, right? It's basically, I'm just not feeling like I want any food. And drinking a bunch of water right before your meals is a great way to kind of offset that overeating phenomenon that usually happens with individuals. This is something that I do before every single meal. I have a tall glass of water. Actually, I got my big guy right here. I'll take this big guy. This is about a gallon jug, half gallon, and I will chug about half that thing before I even take one bite of food. One bite of food. So already I'm priming my body. I'm hydrating it a little bit, right? I'm filling my stomach up a little bit with some water. So when I do that, I'm not going to be overeating on food. And I do overeat. I know this about myself. I have a very large appetite, and I could eat way more calories than my body needs every single day if I don't monitor it. So this is a really easy way that you can kind of cut back on your overall food. Chug a bunch of water right before your meals. Chug a bunch of water. Also, too, try to stick with water because it has 0 calories. Now, caloric drinks are super potent, I should say, in allowing individuals to gain weight. So if you think about it, if you are having maybe 2 cans of soda every single day, that could literally be 300 extra calories on top of what you normally consume in food and maybe other liquid calories than if you just drank water instead. So you might be doing the same habit where you're chugging a bunch of liquid before your meal, but if your liquid has calories in it, that might be even worse than if you just ate the food without chugging that drink. So trying to stick to 0 calorie drinks is super important because of that exact reason. Those extra calories basically aren't even really registering in your body and helping to keep you full. Especially with those sodas. Man, those are diabolical. Designed to make you drink more. I usually use diet sodas too, occasionally, sparingly, if I'm looking for that type of carbonated drink, if I'm in the mood for that. So let's talk about some just general takeaways from this. So before every meal, try to have 8 to 16 ounces of water. That's a small glass or a double small glass. So that's not really a lot. 8 ounces of water is not a lot. So I would just say try to double it right away. But if you don't really like the taste of water, you could try with 8 ounces at first. Just try it though. Every single meal, 8 ounces of water before, 16 ounces, maybe a little bit more. Maybe you just fill up the cup and just chug it, right? If you struggle with taste, you can try for other low or 0 calorie options like coffees, teas. I like adding drink flavorings. They have those like meal packets, or Walmart has the sugar packets, not sugar packets, They're drink flavoring packets. So there's like cherry ones, there's fruit punch. You can get them and literally pour them into your drink. They're like little particles, little bits of artificial sweetener. Those can make water taste better. Of course, diet soda, I just talked about that. And at the end of the day, just go for the chug method. Just go for the chug method. Take it back straight to the dome. Once you have that water in you, it's going to allow you to limit your overeating, which will allow you to lose weight and be fit year round. Super simple habits here. Super simple habits. Give this video a like if it's giving you some good ideas.